Yeah, Shanti moved particularly nicely to post as well, to give more confidence to Jason for this London Gold Cup, sponsored by Trade Nation. And Fighter Command has missed the start, as out in the lead, Shanti is moving over in company of the light green colours of Individualism. A few of these that are out wide will be keen to try and get across, because there's only a couple of furlongs now before we reach the turn. Goodwood Odyssey is being posted wide at the moment in red and yellow. So out in the lead, it's Shanti with Individualism. Goodwood Odyssey pressing forward to avoid covering that ground. Dropping in is King's Gambit from an easier gate with Breoni, who races in 5th. Then Black Run, who is on the outside of Into Battle, and on their outside, Spirit of Aklam is 3 wide without any cover. Likewise, Fighter Command towards the back, who, having missed the start, is a bit fired up in the striped colours, moving up on the outside of Persica, and still towards the back we have the likes of GoDaddy and the Grey Prep School. So down the side, Shanti is taking on Individualism, and the two of them are cutting out a decent time. In 3rd is Goodwood Odyssey, who races on the outside of, in 4th place, King's Gambit. Behind these is Breoni, with round the outside and keen Spirit of Aklam, and following Spirit of Aklam in similar mode is Fighter Command as they turn in. Black Run next with Persica, towards the inside is Into Battle, and still well back is Poneros, in company as well with GoDaddy and Prep School. So Shanti is being allowed to use this big stride and has the advantage from, in 2nd, Individualism. In 3rd place is King's Gambit. Goodwood Odyssey is being ridden along in 4th place in the red and yellow colours. Then on that one's outside, Poneros, who's made good progress. Also Into Battle. Breoni down the outside as they make their way now with a couple of furlongs still to travel. Poneros coming there strongly for David Egan with Individualism. Shanti still there. Goodwood Odyssey battling on. Then King's Gambit Into Battle, and from the back GoDaddy. Shanti still pointing his toe out of the pack. King's Gambit. Then Poneros trying to rally down the outside is Persica from a long way back with Into Battle. It's King's Gambit who takes the lead inside the last. Persica continues to run on towards the outside with Shanti, but King's Gambit towards the line. What Roger does, Harry can do as well. Another win in the race for the Charltons. William Buick, King's Gambit won well. Poneros, Shanti battled on bravely Into Battle, and then behind those we had Persica from Breoni and Goodwood Odyssey. Smooth performance by King's Gambit, took it up off a nice trail in and strode away for William Buick to win for Harry Charlton. Shared the licence with Roger last season in his own right now, but the family have a good record in the race, and he's won well. Poneros travelled up well in 2nd. Shanti always there, battled on. 4th place for Persica, who came from the back of the field. In just behind those, the others followed them home. So nice return by King's Gambit for William Buick and Harry Charlton, who's building up quite a nice little bunch of high-quality horses.
You're absolutely right, and this will have been targeted from some way out in the colours of Mohammed Jabba. For Will Buick and Harry Charlton, who knows if this is another Al Kazim or time test. But, Megan, as you predicted, he's done it brilliantly.
He's been very impressive there. William up with the pace the whole way, just had that box seat position, and once Shanti started to just tether out, he's managed to switch around him, and he's quick and clear really impressively. I don't think this horse is going to be running in handicaps for too long, because I think he's massively progressive, and he's just straightforward. Everything was smooth. He's done it really well.
Yeah, he has done it really well. I think Shanti, they've ended up going really, really quick, haven't they? Himself and Individualism down the bottom, who only had 8 stone 2, were flying along, and that downhill part of the track, they were absolutely motoring, and that's paid a little bit late on, but the winner, super impressive.
I think position is all important in this race, isn't it? You can get a few hard luck stories. If you're drawn wide, you're trying to come in, some slow away, then they latch onto the bridle. You had a few caught quite wide there that didn't have the best of the runs through, but this horse, it was all very simple, and clearly a very talented individual that's made it look pretty easy. Let's hear what the jockey made of it.
Yeah, that plan's very much come off. How impressed were you by what he's just done there, William?
Yeah, he did it very nicely, and you know, I think Harry expected to be a fair bit of improvement in him, so that's very pleasing. And he's got a lovely way of doing everything, and you know, this is normally a very good race, so he couldn't have done much more than what he did.
He's a group horse, isn't he?
Yeah. It's early to say, but you know, you don't want to put unnecessary pressure on the horse, but he's certainly progressive.
Was it smooth throughout? It seemed to be pretty smooth for you.
Yeah, very smooth. You know, it was an evenly run race, and he's the kind of horse that he puts himself in a good spot and relaxes, and he quickens up well. So he's still a horse who's learning, so he will just keep progressing.
And when you give the debrief to Connections, what will you say he feels like as a type in terms of trip, ground, etc.?
Yeah, I think 10 furlongs is his trip for now, and I don't think he needs to deviate from that yet. So I'm sure he'll get further down the road, but certainly for now, 10 furlongs is his trip, and I suspect Harry will already have mapped out a plan for him.
I'm sure he will. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'd imagine it'll be Royal Ascot next, but which race? And for Harry Charlton, Francesca, a family you know well, at Beckhampton now, taking over from your father. I'm sure there's still room at the stables. I mean, what a way to put your name in the frame.
Yeah, 100%, because they had the pair of them on the licence for, how long was it, a year or two maybe? Not that long. Harry's obviously been involved for a long time with the yard, but striking out on your own, it's a lot of pressure because you've really got to prove yourself, and he's done an amazing job. He very much knows the time of day, Harry, and yet to be producing these winners is sensational. Roger's still very much involved at home, so it's still a team effort, but it's Harry's name on the licence.
And it shows you how training has changed, because you might just catch a glimpse of Harry walking in. He's filming the winner for social media. I think he does plenty himself, and that'll be very satisfactory.
I mean, for Roger to win this race himself 4 times, it will mean an awful lot now for Harry to have won it off, his own